I'm always very surprised when students at Vandercook tell me that they don't know anything about breast support, that their band director has never mentioned it to them, never talked about it. They don't know what it's supposed to do or how to create it. I tell them that breast support is simply holding up the air with the stomach muscles. And I'm going to borrow now from the steps for creating low notes on flute that I discussed a few weeks ago. That part about sitting on the waist. When I support the air, I push my stomach muscles out against my waistband. But for a young student, if you simply tell them to sit on their waist, that kind of does the same thing, gives sort of a pretend sense of breast support, but it's a good first step for somebody who doesn't know what to do with their stomach muscles. Pushing the stomach muscles in is really not a very good technique to use, because then you're pushing all the air out and you don't have anywhere to go. The stomach muscles should be held out and remain out. It also helps in the production of the low notes on oboe. Those notes can get stuck, not pop out on time, as actually can any of the notes on oboe. Students are misinformed when they think that the sound is produced by the lips. The lips are simply a seal around the reed so the air doesn't leak out. So I'm going to use good breath support, and I'm going to start on a low D and see what happens. That way I can also play quietly. I don't have to blast out the note because I'm forcing it with my lips. I'll try on starting on low C. I think a real good way to start developing the sense of supporting with the stomach muscles is to use the breath pulsation system of internalizing the subdivided beat. So if I play a G, second line G, I'm going to hold it for 4 beats, a whole note, and then I'm going to play it again, but I'm going to pulse every quarter note beat with my stomach muscles by just letting them bounce. When a student uses the breath pulsation system, because they can't count with their lips, they really are thinking about the subdivided beat, but they're also starting to develop a sense of strength in their stomach muscle area so they can develop good breath support. But especially on oboe and flute, they're also beginning to develop that strength in their abdominal area to support diaphragm vibrato when the time comes. So I'm going to play 2 whole notes and pulse the quarter note. Then I'm going to play half notes, pulsing the quarter note. Then I'm going to move into pulsing eighth notes, just so you can hear the subdivision. This really is a good system for, like I said, developing the strength in your stomach muscles, but also in helping students understand what the subdivision of the beat is and keeping track of that.